Okay, I just tapped on it a little bit when I said it was Trotskyites, and the Noble Lie thing, because their downfall is that they can't control their people. Their downfall is also that they believe that people are easily reprogrammable. So they instead, like double down, like they go into another phase that may take several decades of how to slowly bore people down, maybe through repetition or something, and turn them into something not able to respond. I just somebody's the chat TI sent me a video. That's what I'm kind of thinking about. So excuse me, I was just okay. I was just choking. Like it's how redundant when you can when you want to have a big protest, that some of your own people come to the protest. So it's like one side is protesting like gruesome killings. They know uncles and there's like cousins and people, bad things happen to them. They're over here protesting, and then somebody wanted to like have another side protesters trying to get to these protesters, and they like just want to like be flamers. It's kind of weird to process that, you know what I mean? Like side by side, he's doing like, and these guys are fucking circle jerking each other. Like, it's defeatism, and you can interpret it as defeatism. So because all the world's problems are so terrible, and you can admit that there's almost like nobody to hear our voices. Here, maybe you can try some Dr. Kevorkian shit, mercy kill yourself. Like they have up in Canada or some shit. That's kind of the reason why there's so much coordination between aspects of medicine that shouldn't be related. Like they should be separated. Before you deduce how to heal someone's body, you're not supposed to be trying to do mental checks on them and stuff like that. It could be part of the problem. It could be if they cared enough to notice. And the thing is, it's like, it's not advantageous to, so don't. You know what I mean? Like, it's a little bit frustrating when you're trying to get physical therapy and temporary disability, and they're asking you if you feel like doing self-harm. Like, you're a physician. Why are you asking me these questions? It's like they're helping you we can help you if we can come up with some sort of mental health diagnosis. So it's like, so I have a conflict of knowing what capacity that it is you are, because they have to keep reminding you. They have to keep saying, like, because you keep telling them, and they have to keep reminding you, because they can get in trouble if they're not there for the purpose or whatever. Maybe their student loans, they lose their guild membership or something. Like, I don't know. We can't even know because they'll never tell you. They're programmed to like reprogram you. And so that must be the downfall. Like, as much as they think they can reprogram people, I'm not going to want to go suck a guy off or something in that queer because I just, lost half my family members in the Gaza Strip. So it's like they have no really, like, it's everything they're trying to do is like they're going to fall on their face. And if you help them, you'll never be able to police your own community. That's the drawback. If you when they fall on their face, because they're the kind of people that can't never win, their opposition is the kind of people that can still come through and snatch defeat from the jaws of victory. So everybody else is the people that need, policing and everything. And you're never going to get smarter enough or whatever. And people aren't going to have enough cohesion or something, unless it's an earthquake and a tornado. But something could happen that's not an earthquake or a tornado. Hopefully it's not a fucking nuclear fusion power plant on fire. Easy excuse, enough, you know what I'm saying? And then you'll be thrust in a position to where you rediscover the ability to police your own community that you never had before because there was never no reason to use it. It's not even a thing to get bragging rights over or to say that we can do this or anything, because the reason that we couldn't anyways was because we didn't have the humility. We didn't have the humility. How are you going to put it there? We're talking about the very issue itself. So if you don't have it, like, how are you going to get it? And the answer is you're not. I don't mean to black people or anything. Because if you only knew that it wasn't a point to say we're bragging, it's just something to put your foot down and finally take care of the crisis that's being exploited by every freaking, everybody becomes a master of deception, a Decepticon, and a agent of chaos or something like that, so they could squeeze blood from a stone. So they could try to squeeze some blood from a stone. Don't buy that deal. So this is your trip, right? Because how are they supposed to be offering this to you? There's no vested interest in getting people to do this. Oh, wait. You have nothing but examples of people cranking their gears and taking actions that I feel is futile. So it's like in the first place, but then they do it anyways. And for at least at this time, everything is flipped. Everything is flipped upside down on end.